Keeping a car interior clean is never easy at the best of times, with kids' muddy footprints, dirty dog paw marks, spilling a cup of coffee and eating a sandwich and leaving crumbs everywhere. Even at the best of times, it's an uphill struggle. But what about if your car has sat in a barn for 15 years, covered in damp, mud, dirt and who knows what else? Today I have a more serious challenge for this Diamondbrite upholstery and carpet cleaner, as this Mercedes has sat in a barn for a decade and a half and now needs a bit of a spruce up. This rear parcel shelf is not only disgusting, it's probably a health hazard. So I'm going to throw some antibacterial interior cleaner at it after I've cleaned it with upholstery cleaner. And for the doors and other panels, I've got some interior cleaner to get the worst of, well, about 30 years of grime off this car. I'm going to make a start with the parcel shelf because it's the worst thing in it and the car's going to look and feel a lot nicer once that's done. Using this is really easy. All I need to do is spray it on, leave it for 10 to 20 minutes and wipe it off with a damp sponge. This seat belt is also quite unpleasant, so that is going to get a blast of this. Not to mention some of the antibacterial in a minute as well. Ordinarily, you wouldn't bother taking a carpet out of a car, but this was leaking badly in the recent storms, so it needs to come out to dry, and it makes it easier to show you what I'm up against. Here you can see something metal has been on the carpet and left rust stains. There are lots of dark marks from other bits of metal, bits of dirt that have just got really badly ingrained over the years, so I'm going to leave this to soak nicely, to marinade if you will. Now while the parcel shelf and the back seats are marinating, I can make a start on some of the vinyl parts of the car, such as this slightly grubby door card and this kick plate. Interior cleaner is very easy to use again. We'll spray on, wipe off. And you don't need to worry about getting onto the carpet or fabric area because it's safe to use on carpet and fabric as well as vinyls and plastics and rubbers. This even brings the chrome work up nicely. Now I have a bucket of clean water, a nice clean sponge, and I'll just start mopping away. Can you believe just one spray and 10 minutes of soaking has lifted this much dirt out of such a small area? Spray on, wipe off, and it's amazing how much dirt just comes off with that simple operation. Now if this was your own car, you wouldn't need to worry about wearing rubber gloves. I don't know where this car's been and what's been in it, and there's some quite nasty looking mould in the back. Well, this door has been taken apart slightly to look at the lock system on it, but you can still see how grubby this old door card is. So lots of kick marks, lots of just ground in stains and dirt. And I'll see if we can bring this all back. Now that really is quite an improvement. Now because the rear parcel shelf had got mould growing on it, I'm going to use this antibacterial cleaner to make sure there's nothing unpleasant waiting in there for anyone to breathe in later on. Now to use this, we just pour a little on the cloth. An amazing amount of dirt has come out of these seats and they look fantastic, and the car smells really fresh now as well. So after just a few minutes and a bit of elbow grease, the interior of this once disgusting Mercedes is now actually really quite nice again. It really didn't take much effort with these three products to transform the interior of this utterly disgusting car from basically a biohazard into something quite pleasant. If only the outside of the car was going to be so easy. This is now a very comfortable, nice place to be thanks to upholstery and carpet cleaner, interior cleaner and antibacterial interior cleaner. See the description below for links to where you can get hold of some.